Good afternoon and welcome to third grade music class with Mr. Burdick. I know it's a little difficult given our current situation to really have class, which is why I'm putting together some short videos that we can look at, that you can look at online. We'll be reviewing some of the songs that we've already been working on and then hopefully introducing a few new things so that when we get back to school, we can get right back at it. Let's start with something that's very familiar, The Great Big House. We spent a lot of time working on this song, and we got sent home just before the big reveal. So I thought that maybe we'd start off our online music episodes with the reveal of the sound that we've been working on, our new sound, who's moved in next door between Doe and me. So let's just go through this real quick and review the sounds that we already discovered, but may have forgotten a little bit. So remember, with phrases 1 and 3, they were the same pattern, same rhythm, and same notes on our so fa ladder. So remember, they were in groups of 3, and the patterns were mi so so, mi so so, repeat it again down here, mi so so, mi so so. And then in the middle of these phrases was our high sound la. So then we took a look at the first 2 heartbeats of phrase 2. So we have mi so so la, and this pattern is the same right here. Mi so so and la. And then when we got to the end, this is where it got a little tricky, but heartbeat 1 we followed all the way down. So this is kind of the known stuff that was pretty easy. Before we go any further, let's review the sounds of the song, and then figure out the rest of it. So we have, if you start from the beginning, great big house in New Orleans, 40 stories high. Every room that I went in filled with pumpkin pie. So that was the song that we've been working on. Remember when we got to the high sound, this was where I kind of changed what I taught you last year. We used to say if there's one word, it's one sound. Well, in this case, the sound for high actually switches. We're going to hold the high across heartbeats 3 and 4. We're going to start on a higher sound and then go down. High in heartbeat 3 was me, and then when we move down, this is when we move to that new sound that we haven't labeled yet. We're just calling it new, right? So we had 40 stories high, or mi so so la mi, then our new sound. Alright, so now when we go to the bottom, this was the part that we just had to listen to and figure out. Pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie. The sound is descending. So we had to figure out which was our starting sound and go down from there. And if you remember correctly, it started on me. So I'm on me. If it's descending, we're going to go down to the new sound, and then finally end it out on do. So why don't we go through and review that. So remember our hand signs. For la, that's where we do like the open fingers in front of the forehead. So is where we have our hands flat, fingers pointing out right in front of our chin. Me, you're going to turn it down like this. It should be right in front of your chest. Our new sound, just drop your elbow, kind of like a ramp. And when we get to do, just fold the fingers up. So when we start from the beginning, it looks like this. Mi so so la mi so so, mi so so la mi new, mi so so la mi so so, mi so mi new do. And we gotta hold that because it's a 2-beat long note. All right. So think of this as our street. These are the people that live on our street. And we started with so and me. Then la moved in next door. Then we added the new sound called lo that we finally introduced ourselves, do. So then we have this new sound that moved in, and it's no great mystery. The sound, we use the letter R for it because the name of the sound is re. Re. So I use the R and the E following it. So what am I going to do to my song? Well, I've got this N up there. I'm just going to erase enough so that I have the R. Down here, same idea. Changing from new to Ray, really not that difficult, is it? So that's our new neighbor, Ray, spelled R-E. So obviously on our chart here, we're going to use the letter R to represent that sound. So the only other thing we have to check is the hand sign. Well, guess what? Hand sign stays the same. This was the hand sign for new. Well, now it's the hand sign for Ray. So let's go from the beginning, except instead of saying new, we're going to say our new name, Ray. So starting from the beginning. Ready? And mi so so la mi so so mi so so la mi Ray mi so so la mi so so mi so mi Ray do. And that's all there is to it. Their new sound. We introduce ourselves formally. It's pronounced Ray, spelled with the letter R. So I encourage you to look at some of the other episodes that I'll be putting up so that we can look at the other songs that we've been working on that have the new sound and then maybe learn a couple new concepts. So thank you for joining me and look forward to future episodes.